Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl KB and this is my channel. KB is me. So today we just gonna have a quick little chat. I'm just gonna tell you guys 10 things that I wish somebody told me before I turned 20. You know, because everybody don't have like an older sister, because I'm an older sister. So a lot of things I had to figure out on my own. So for the older sisters, y'all already know how it is. Y'all already know. But this is just some things that I wish that somebody would have just been like, hey, here's a little quick pro quote, to help you out. You help me, I help you. You know what I mean? Like, this is just something that I really, really wish somebody would have. So thing number one, because I did write them down. Thing number one, comparison is the thief of joy. And I know that we've all heard these things, and I know that everybody says this, but I really feel like it has to be like beat into our head. Like, comparison is the thief of joy, and it sounds so simple, surface level, but it gets so deep. Like, have you ever been driving in a car and then like you look to the side, like, because maybe something's going on over there, somebody might be on the side of the road, or somebody might have gotten into an accident, or like something else is going on in somebody else's car while you're driving, and you catch yourself looking over there, and then all of a sudden your car just starts drifting off to the side, That is literally how it is in life when you're trying to compare yourself to other people. You're so busy looking at what other people are doing that you can't even focus on what's going on in front of you, because you're comparing yourself and you're like, oh, why don't I have this yet? Because as long as you keep comparing yourself to what other people have and what other people are doing, you will not be happy. I promise you. And think about it. Because I feel like social media, it has a big part of that, because other people, like, you never know what anybody else is going through. Also, that's another thing. You could sit up here and say, oh, I see these girls' relationship, this girl and this guy, they've been together all these years and they seem so happy, and I want this and I want that. Whole time he beating on her. Whole time. But you wanted that, right? No, you just wanted what the surface level of it looks like. And that's okay to want to be happy, and it's okay to want to be in a relationship. But how about, instead of you saying I want what they have, how about I just say I want what God has for me? The relationship that God has for me, I want that. I don't want what somebody else has, because I never know what they're going through. A girl could be emotionally abusing this man, and you as a guy are looking at these two people like, dang, I wish my girl did that. I wish my girl was just like her. Why? Why do you wish that? You wish for the surface level of things, but you don't know what's going on you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, basically. So I feel like, instead of wishing for what other people have, how about you ask God, what does he want for you? I'm just saying. Moving right along. Yes, my nail's not done, so not too much on me. I'm taking a nail break. Number two, sometimes you have to do it alone. Sometimes you got to do it alone. And when I say alone, I don't mean without God, because you have to do everything with God. But sometimes you're going to have to do it without your friends. Sometimes you're going to have to do it without your family. Sometimes you're going to have to do it without the people surrounding you. And that's okay. And I'm not saying, because everybody want to talk about, oh, this season of isolation, this season of isolation, that. God did not make for us to be alone. Jesus was alone in the wilderness not very long. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be alone, but sometimes you have to do it alone. And a lot of times God will put you by yourself because you're so used to relying on other people. And God does not want you to rely on anybody else but him. So instead of being reliant on other people, God will put you by yourself and be like, hey, until you can realize that I'm your God, your friend is not your God, your mama not your God, your granny not your God, your pastor not your God, your whoever else in your life that you are putting before God, he's going to snatch it right up out of your life. I promise you. Because if you want to follow God and you tell God that you want to follow God, as soon as you tell him that, everything that you're putting before him, he's going to take it away. Because sometimes you don't even realize that you're putting it before him. So that's what I would say. Sometimes you just have to do it by yourself. Because I could tell you, it's a lot of times that I was like sitting back and I was just like, okay, I'm going through this. Let me call up my homegirl. Let me call up my mama. Let me call up my granny. Let me see what they think I should do. Why the heck are you calling them to ask them what they think you should do? You should be calling God and be like, okay, God, what's next? Okay, God, this is happening. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do I need to do next? Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, life is turning me every which way but loose. What do I need to do next? You see what I'm saying? Instead of keep going to your friends because your friends can't help you. Your friends going through their own stuff. Your mama going through her own stuff. Your granny going through her own stuff. Your granddaddy going through his own stuff. And don't get me wrong, you can still call them. You can still call them because that's why you have a community. That's why you have this group of friends. That's why you have these people that God are putting into your life to help you. But as soon as you start putting them before God, that's a problem. So sometimes God is going to take them people out of your life. With that being said, you don't have to worry about whether I ask it or not because God's going to answer the question anyway. He's going to show you, okay, maybe it was because I'm going to take these people out of your life because maybe you are so focused on them that you can't focus on you. And then that's so real because it's like a lot of people get into, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about no man, but a lot of people get into relationships and be like, and for a lot of women, their whole focus is that man. They're going to give up their career. They're going to give up their time. They're going to give up their friends. They're going to give up this. They're going to give up that because of that man. So God got to take that man up out of your life because as soon as you start putting that man before God, that's a problem. Your man shouldn't even let you first of all, your man shouldn't even be letting you put him before God. He should be letting you know, oh, we don't play like that around here. But y'all don't know how to pick him. I'm just saying, that's not what we came here for. Let's move it right along. Number 3, this is kind of like piggybacking off of the last 2 things that I said. Number 3, everyone has their own path. I say everybody has their own path. That can go for that, but that can also go for the whole comparison is a thief of joy thing. Because you could be looking at somebody that's so much further in life than you. Y'all could be the same age, and you're comparing yourself to them and be like, dang, why I don't have that yet? Why I don't have this car yet? Like me, my favorite car is Camaros. If I'm looking at a girl that's my age that she whipping a Camaro, I'm gonna be like, dang, why I don't got that Camaro yet? That's my dream car. Like, I've been wanting that Camaro for a long time. Why I don't have it yet? It's not your time. As long as you keep looking at other people and wondering why don't you have it, you're not gonna have it. When you look at somebody that has something that you want, because I'm the type of person, I don't think I've ever been the type of person that looks at somebody that has something and wonder why I don't have it. I feel like when I see my friends or people around me have things that I don't have, I feel like, oh, I can do that then. You know what I mean? Like, my pastor once said, when people around you cup starts to fill, because everybody, like I said, everybody has a different path. Everybody has different seasons. So it's going to be some times when your friend cup is full and yours is empty. But your friend cannot pour into you until her cup is full or his cup is full. Do you see what I'm saying? My pastor was basically saying, like, when your people around you cup start filling up and it starts to overflow, it's going to overflow into your life. Do you see what I'm saying? But as long as you're relying on your friend to pour into your cup, because God is going to pour into your cup anyway, but as long as you're relying on your friend to pour into your cup, they can't keep pouring into your cup because it's taken away from their cup that's not even full yet. But if you just let God work in your life, if you just let God do his own thing and pour into their cup, and every single season that's theirs is not yours. And that's okay. That's fine. But you have to understand that for me as a person, I got very early on. If I see that my friend can do something, I automatically feel like I can do it. And I feel like that's a blessing and a curse because it's like, do your own thing. But at the same time, I feel like it's a blessing because I've never felt discouraged. Because like I look at my friend and let's say my friend gets this really big like thing that happens in her life, I'll be like, oh shoot, well, God is in the neighborhood. Do you understand what I'm saying? God is in the neighborhood. I might be next. It's time to get to work. Sometimes you ain't did enough work yet, and you waiting for God to sit up here and put something in your hands, but you don't know that your homegirl was putting it work in. When y'all was going to the club on Saturday, she was in church on Sunday. You see what I'm saying? She was in there getting the word, but you sitting up here, you sleep on Sunday. You asleep. Oh, I'll catch you next Sunday. Okay, cool. I'll catch you next Sunday. Because I'm that type of friend. I don't care where I was at. I don't care where I was at Saturday night. I best be in church on Sunday morning. My granny did not play that growing up. So when I get my blessing, I know that it's my time. I know that it's my path. So I definitely feel like everybody's path is different. Okay, number four. Give yourself grace. Ladies, I don't know if it's any guys in here, but I'm talking to everybody when I say this. Give yourself grace. It is so important to give yourself grace because that is how you build yourself. When it comes to building your confidence and your self-esteem and your trust in yourself, you have to give yourself grace. For example, you give yourself 4 tasks of things that you need to get done today. You need to wash your clothes, you need to clean your house, you need to go to the gym, you need to cook dinner, something like that, right? Let's say you only get 3 out of the 4 things done. So instead of beating yourself up about you not getting the 4th thing done, why are you sitting up here why didn't you get that done? You didn't do this, you didn't do that. That's trauma. Because you know who you got that from. We won't speak on that. You know who was used to be talking to you like that. Anyway, anyways. How about, instead of saying, you didn't clean your house today. Why didn't you do that? You had to do that. You had a whole day to get that done. Why didn't you do that? You look at it like this. Okay, I went to the gym today. I cooked dinner today. And I did my laundry today. I'm doing my thing. And tomorrow, I'm going to clean my house. That's how you look at that. You did a good job today. I'm so proud of you. You did this, you did that, just like you said you was going to do. And tomorrow, because you didn't do it today, and that's okay. But you're going to do it tomorrow. You're going to get it done. And then when you actually get it done tomorrow, then you're going to be like, ugh. Because you're going to be feeling like you that girl, that guy. Because you're starting to get things done. But instead, you could have took it another route. You could have beat yourself up about not getting your house clean. And now you sat in the press, slumped over, and you watching TV and eating popcorn in the bed, talking about, oh, why didn't I get this done? But look how much you did get done. And I used to have that real bad. I used to think nothing was enough. And you have to let that go. You have to. Because as long as you feel like nothing is enough, you will never be happy. I keep doing it. As long as this, as long as that, as long as this. Because it's so true though. Because for me, when I got my first car, it was a Toyota Avalon, a 08, I believe. That thing was just, well, it wasn't always raggedy, but it got real raggedy real fast. And I used to just be like so beat up about it because like people around me, they was driving nice cars. They was driving, in-year cars. Because I got my car right after the pandemic. I graduated 2021. And I got my car when I was 18, I believe. So yeah, right after I graduated, I got my car. So instead of being proud of myself that I got my car and like, girl, you got a car. Like some people ain't even riding around in no car. Like you got a car. It might have been, it might have been a cash car, but it's a car. It's getting you from point A to point B. Some people not even riding around in nothing. So what are you upset about? Just relax. You ride around a hoopty. Some people not riding around in nothing. Okay, this next one is a short one. This one is very simple. Number 5. Stop continuously telling people your goals. Now, I will say this. I don't want this to be a situation of, because you know how people be like, tell everybody your business. They're going to be hating on you. And you don't know who could be wishing bad on you and doing this on you and doing that on you. I serve a God, and I'm going to just leave it at that. I would just leave it at that because my God don't play by me. I don't care if I tell everybody in the world. Do you understand? My God don't play. If it's mine, it's mine. I don't care what nobody else wishes bad against me because my faith is stronger than their wishes could ever be. Trust me. Trust me, it is. So I've never been the type of person to worry about what somebody else thinks. I'm going to run my mouth till the cows come home about what God has done for me. Trust me. When you continuously keep talking about your goals to other people, it kind of puts you in the mind frame because when you get excited about something, it releases dopamine. When you release dopamine is released in your body to let you know that something's been accomplished. Dopamine. When I accomplish something, it releases dopamine because it's like, okay, that's like, dopamine is like a pat on the back. Dopamine is like a good job type of thing. You know what I mean? So when you get excited about things, it releases dopamine. When I'm sitting up here talking about my goals and talking about the things that I want to do and talking about this and talking about that, it's releasing dopamine. But dopamine is supposed to be released when the job is done. Do you see what I'm saying? This is not scientific worth a damn. I'm just talking. But this is something that I've learned. Instead of continuously talking about what I want to get done, how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do, this is how I'm going to do it, instead of doing that, because I'm not saying you can't discuss it. That's not what I'm saying. Stop just talking about what you're going to do, though. And instead of having those conversations of what I am going to do, let's have the conversations of what I've done. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's rework it and talk about that instead. Let's say, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to start this business, I'm going to do this, 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 I'm going to do this. How about, instead, when I go to my friends, I'm like, girl, I just made my website today. Girl, I just bought my inventory today. Girl, I just got my LLC today. Do you see what I'm saying? That is the dopamine release that you want. You want the dopamine release of, I've already done it. not I'm going to do it. Because if you keep releasing that dopamine, because let's say you talk about it every day, y'all already know, girls, this is for the girls. Guys, you can stay, but this is for the girls right here. You know when you about to go on a trip and you would just keep talking about that trip, because you know that trip coming up, and it feel like, dang, you almost already on the trip. And then when you get to the trip gotta go by so fast. So fast, because you've been excited for the trip for a long time. Like the excitement's been building up. And then when you get on that trip, that's when you know. That's literally what it's like. I feel like that's literally what it's like when you are talking about things that you want to do, which is okay. Talk about what you want. Keep talking about what you want, but keep also moving forward. Like keep checking things off of that list that you need to get done. Because for me as a friend, and I feel like now in the season that I'm in right now, I have surrounded myself with people who are going to check me. Because I have friends now, I'll be like, girl, I need to do this. And she'll be like, okay, but you said that last week. So what have we checked off the list since then? You see what I'm saying? I got a homeboy, he don't play. He'll call me, he'll be like, okay, what have you learned today? What have you done today that's productive? That's the type of people you need to surround yourself with. And I feel like I'm the same way. My friend come to me, he gonna be like, oh, sis, I need to do this. Okay, what have you done yet? How do you plan on doing this? Okay, you plan on doing it like this? Okay, when are we gonna do this? You see what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that you need to have, yo. I'm not playing. Okay, number 6. This is also supposedly a short one. Supposedly. But number 6, put that phone down. I know I sound like somebody auntie, somebody granny, somebody mama. But put that phone down, y'all, please. Put that phone down and enjoy your life. Please. Go to the park. Go touch some grass. Go talk to some people. Be in the world. Stop. How are you going to enjoy life if you're like this? You're missing everything. And don't get me wrong, I be on this phone. I had 69 phone pickups yesterday. It does get to a point. But put that phone down. I also walked 5 miles yesterday. No, not yesterday. The day before, I also walked 5 miles in the park yesterday. So I've been doing my thing on that exercise journey, y'all. I've been in that gym. I've been getting my stuff done. I walked 5 miles yesterday. The day before, but you know what I mean. But yeah, put that phone down, girls. Please put that phone down. Please. Put it down. You could make a TikTok. You could do that. You could go get on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all of them good people. Get on YouTube, do this and them. I know. Do all of that, that's fine. But sometimes put that phone down. I was sitting in the bed the other day. Now, this might just be a me thing. But as a girl, like, I be on that phone. I always say as a girl because I don't know what guys do. Like, I'm so oblivious to the men. I kid you not. I don't know what goes on in the male world at all. I only know what's going on with the girls. So as a girl, I would literally sit on my phone. And the only time I think about my amenities is when I pay my rent. I have a beautiful pool. I have a beautiful gym. I have a dog park. I don't even have a dog. That is in the making. I do want to get a dog. If somebody's selling dogs, let me know. But yeah, I have a beautiful pool. I have a wonderful gym. I have a room. I have a clubhouse. I have all of these things that I can just do in my apartment. I don't even have to spend money on it because I pay my rent. So it's there. I paid for it already. And what do I do all day? I get in that bed, I get on that phone, I put the phone down, I turn on the TV. I turn the TV off, I pick the phone up. I might pick the Bible up a couple times, I might do some Bible study. And that's good and that's cool. Get out of the house, go do something. Put that phone down, go get something done, go make a candle, I don't know, go to an escape room, I don't know, go out to eat, I don't know. But just put the phone down, go touch some grass, do something, I'm asking. And then we're moving right along to number 7. Number 7 is stop regretting and move on. I know, these some good ones. I know. Let it go. I'm telling you, you gonna sit in your room and just be sad and depressed, thinking about why did I do this and why did I do that and why did I do this and why did I say that and why did I say it like that and who did I hurt when I said it like that and what did I do when I did it like that and this and that and this and that and that. Who cares? What you said has been said. What you did has been done. Move on. Literally move on. Literally move on. Move on. Stop thinking about like, oh, I could have did this better. I could have done this better. I could have done this better. How about let's do better moving forward? Because as long as you're still worried about what happened in the past, you're going to be in the past. I'm learning. I will say this. I'm learning as at my 21 years, my ripe age of 21, I am learning to be where my feet are. And I know that's like, girl, what are you talking about? You are where your feet are. No, I mean mentally, to be exactly where my feet are. Not to be in the past about what I could have said, what I could have did, why didn't I do this first. Not to be in the future like, oh, I need to get this done. Like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. Anything that I cannot do right now in this very moment, I'm not worried about. And don't get me wrong, that is easier said than done because I'm still working on it. But I am working on it. I'm working on being exactly where my feet are. I am working on not being worried about anything that I can't control. That being past and present and future. Anything that I can't control, I'm not worried about. I can't control whether it's going to storm and rain tomorrow. And I got leave out in my hair. And if my hair puff up, so be it. I'm going to be upset for a moment and say, oh, I should have wore a hat. But I'm not going to beat myself up for the rest of the day because I should have wore a hat. I'm going to put a headband on and I'm going to go on about the rest of my day. And then moving forward, I'm going to keep a hat in my car because I know if it rains, I'm going to need a hat. Do you see what I'm saying? Instead of just beating yourself up and beating yourself down about certain things, like just let it go. Number 8. I feel like this is a really good one. Discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation. It's time to stop saying that we're waiting on motivation to get something done because it's not going to help. Discipline is what creates consistency. If I'm disciplined enough to get up in the morning even when I don't feel like it, because that motivation is from feeling. That's something that I feel. I feel motivated to get up in the morning and get this done. So I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to get this done, maybe. But when I'm disciplined, discipline comes in when you don't feel like it. Discipline comes in when I get up in the morning, my cycle, I don't feel like going to the gym, but I'm going to go to the gym anyway because I've already created this in my head that I need to get in that gym. Don't get me wrong, you don't have to go to the gym and do no big hard workout and you know that you don't feel good. Okay, cool. I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to walk on a treadmill. I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to stretch. How about that? But that's discipline. I know that I don't feel good and I know I don't feel like it. And don't get me wrong, like we said in the beginning, give yourself grace for things. But discipline, because it's the difference between giving yourself grace and being lazy. Being lazy is just like, oh, I'm not going to get nothing done just because I don't feel like it. No. No. Not because you don't feel like it. It's because you're lazy. Discipline, when you get up and you say, oh, I do not feel like going to the gym today. I worked hard last night. I don't feel like going to the gym today. I don't feel like it. Okay, I don't feel like going to the gym today. I'm gonna just go anyway. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes and then I'm gonna do a band workout or something. That's discipline. Because now you're gonna think tomorrow, okay, well, today I woke up this morning and I was just like, okay, well, I went yesterday and I really didn't feel like it yesterday. So I really gotta pat myself on the back for that because I really did that. And then today I don't have no excuse because yesterday I really didn't feel like it. So today I really gotta go. Discipline creates consistency. Consistency creates results. Motivation is nowhere in there. Let go of that thought of, oh, I need motivation. No, you need discipline. And as soon as you get discipline, you'll get results. Now, let's move along. Okay, next. Normalize being weird. That's number 9. What makes you different is what's going to be your thing. Do you get what I'm saying? This is not just for people that create content. This is not just for people that do this and do that. Anything creative, okay, that's cool. But what makes you different is what makes you you. Stop trying to fit yourself into a box that you don't belong in, for one. You don't belong in that world. You don't belong in this. You don't belong in that. I know. I love to do little things. I love to do creative things. I love to create. I love to be I love color. But in my house, we're minimalist in here. I don't want all that junk all over the place. I grew up with a lot of people in my house, so I don't like to have a lot of things all over the place. I'm very much a minimalist, but I love vibrant. So I love a minimalist look in my apartment, but I love pops of color. So the way that I include that, I get me some flowers. Or like in my bathroom, I have a pink towel. Like when I need a pop of color, when I need a little something, something, I put a pink towel in there instead of just being boring and plain. You being weird is literally it's gonna set you apart from everybody else. Everybody has their own thing. People that you see get famous, they're known for something. And then you have people that are like replicas of them, like little mini replicas. Like Nicki Minaj came in a time where men dominated. And then here come little old Nicki Minaj, who's different. She's a woman. That's literally what made her different. But she was a beast when it came to that rapping. She was different. She was her own weird person. And Nicki Minaj do not rap like a man. She has bars like a man, but she do not rap like a man. Nicki Minaj is the girliest girl of all the girls. She literally is a Barbie. She calls herself a Barbie. But if Nicki Minaj had tried to bend like anybody else, she wouldn't have succeeded at life. She was herself in a world where people want you to fit into a box. Be yourself. That's all I gotta say about that one. Okay, last but not least, y'all. Number 10, spend more time with yourself. Okay? I feel like that just is what it is. Like that just is self-explanatory. Spend more time with yourself. Get to know who you are. Get to know what you like. Because a lot of times you could be around other people and you can be influenced by them. A lot of times you can be around a lot of people and you can be, I'm going to just do what they like to do because that's what they like to do and I might like that. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with trying new things because somebody else is doing it. That's nothing wrong with that at all. I feel like that's just life. You're going to try things because somebody else did it. It's nothing wrong with that at all. But spend some time by yourself. Learn what you like to do. Take yourself out to eat. Figure out what you like and don't like to eat. Figure out what you like and don't like to do. And spend time by yourself though so you can see what you like and you can see what you don't like. Spend time by yourself so you can get to know yourself. Spend time by yourself so you can get to see like, okay, this is who I am. This is what I accept. This is what I don't accept. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what I would tolerate. This is what I won't tolerate. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to know because you don't know who you are. And a lot of people, it's this, question that a lot of people have: who am I? What do I like? What do I like to do? But you won't know that because you don't spend any time by yourself. Your entire persona, your entire existence is based off of what somebody else likes, and that's not okay. Be who you are for your pride, okay? But yeah, just spend some time by yourself. Figure out, and I was gonna say earlier, this is something that I wanted to add in earlier. A lot of the times when you start spending time by yourself, you'll figure out what things are sensitive to you. What things you don't like somebody to say to you. What things you don't like somebody to do around you. Because you'll have a whole new respect for yourself when you start to spend time with yourself. It's some things that you're not even going to let slide no more because you done spend time by yourself and you know that, oh, ain't nobody talking to me like that because I done spent some time with myself and I already know me. And I don't get down like that because I done spent some time with myself and I know me. And I will say this. I'll just add this on. This is not like number 11 or anything. I'm going to just add this on. Watch how you talk to yourself. A lot of times, people talk down on themselves really, really bad. And I had this really bad. I kind of touched on this earlier. But watch how you talk to yourself. Because how you talk to yourself is how you'll allow other people to talk to you. And I mean that with everything in me. Watch how you talk to yourself. Because and you'll start to notice it when you like moving along and stuff like that. Things that you let slide about how people talk to you. You'll be like, dang, why do I let people talk to me like that? Why do I let people do these things to me? Why do I let people come into my life and treat me like crap? Because look how you treat yourself. How you treat yourself is a reflection of how everybody else is going to treat you. So it's very important to watch how you talk to yourself. I'm not going to let anybody talk to my little sister any kind of way. I'm not going to let anybody talk to my mama and my granny any kind of way. Because I don't play like that about my mama, my granny, and my little sisters. But when it came to me, I would let people talk to me any kind of way because I talk to myself any kind of way. But now, I pour into myself positivity. I pour into myself the good things. I pour into myself the word of God. I pour into myself. So I won't let anybody, I don't allow and I don't tolerate anybody else to talk to me any kind of way. And you will start to see that the people that come into your life now, because of the way you talk to yourself, treat you better. And not to say that just because you're nice to yourself that means nobody is going to be mean. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you won't tolerate disrespect. You're attracting people that talk crap and people that are crappy friends because you treat yourself like crap. Versus, on the other hand, when you treat yourself like, oh, my body is a temple and I should, treat myself with respect and I should eat the right things and I should not be putting crap into my body and I should be speaking to myself well and I should be giving myself affirmations and I should be telling myself what God says about me and loving myself the way that God loves me, because you cannot love anybody. You cannot love anybody more than you love yourself. If you do not love yourself, you do not love God. If you do not love yourself, you do not love your significant other. If you do not love yourself, you can't even receive love. So until you love yourself, because how do you hate yourself but you love God? It's not possible, because you are God's creation and you are the first thing that you've ever experienced from God. How can you love that man when you don't love yourself? So your love for yourself needs to be off the charts for you to accept other people into your life and to love you. You attract how you treat yourself. If you treat yourself like crap, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to come in your life and treat you like crap, because that's how you treat yourself. Okay, y'all, but that's it. Those are my 10 things. I told y'all it wasn't going to be long. I don't even know if it's going to be long or not. I just been yapping. But I do feel like these are some things that might help somebody. I don't know if it will. I don't care if I just help one person. That's good enough for me. But I just wanted to say, like, take these things, apply them to your life or don't. It's your business. But I just felt like these things could help someone. So if it did, thank you so much for watching. If it didn't, still, thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come back for more. If y'all like the girl talks, let me know. We can have more girl talks, because I will sit in front of this camera and run my mouth all day. So just let me know if that's your thing. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back for more. We are on the road to 100 followers right now. 100 subscribers right now. I think I'm at 85. So yeah, please come in and be a part of my little family. I love all of y'all. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.